Good morning folks, this is Naeem Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade. Welcome to our daily fundamental video analysis. A touch of FOMO is back in the market. Why? Because when we look at the Asian markets, especially the MSCI Asian Index, that has surged more than 20% from its recent low. So basically we are out of a bear territory and back into bull territory. And this is why investors over in Asia were feeling a bit of that FOMO, bit of that feeling that they were left out, and now everyone is back and in catching that trade. Hence we've seen all the major Asian indices moving to the upside. And traders over in Europe are already building up on this momentum. This is the reason that we are seeing the DAX index, as you can see, moving to the upside. But the momentum isn't that strong, but yes, the gradual move is to the upside. One of the reasons that the momentum isn't that strong to the upside, or the markets aren't really trading really high today or have surged enormously, is because investors are taking what we call a cautious approach. Why? Because later on today we have the Federal Reserve Bank coming up with its own monetary policy decision. Now remember, the Fed has already cut the interest rate several times. It is sitting near enough to be zero, and the Fed has already announced massive quantitative easing packages, but the market is waiting for a new catalyst. Why I am saying that? If you see the Dow Jones Index, as you can in this chart, the move to the upside has been very gradual. First, we had that explosive move from its COVID-19 lows, but now for the last recent weeks or so, you can see the move to the upside is very much a gradual move. So this leads me to believe that the market really needs a new catalyst which can really pump this price action further, anything further higher from here. Now, in terms of a commodity market, remember, we've discussed previously the US rig numbers have already dropped, or they have plunged enormously. Most of the pain is already endured by the US shale oil industry. Having said this, there is still a lot more pain to come, and then the US shale oil industry will have to suffer through that. But in terms of a price action, the prices have started to drop. As you can see in the chart, the WTI June contract is trading to the upside by another 2%, right? So what does this mean? Does this mean that the bottom is in place? Well, we are very close to that bottom, and I think that bottom could be forming in any particular day, really, because we have two important factors playing here. Firstly, we have an enormous, let's say gigantic capex cut by energy companies. Remember, we've seen that by BP yesterday when it announced its earnings. Secondly, yes, I am speaking of that enormous drop in the US rigs number, right? Because it is sitting very close to that 2016 level, but we still want that number to go lower, and that can really happen this particular week when we will get a new set of data. Because remember, the US rig data is somewhat lagging, and most of the price moves happened in the last few weeks, so we should see that those rig numbers going even more lower from here now. To finish off in the precious metal space, it is all about gold. Remember, it is still trading to the upside. The momentum is still to the upside as well. And as long as the price stays above that 1700 mark, I think the momentum is going to continue to its journey towards the 1750 mark. The biggest catalyst for a gold move are two different factors. Firstly, it is a US GDP number, and they are coming at 1:30 UK time. Secondly, it is the Federal Reserve meeting later on tonight, or later this evening in the British time, and both of these factors are really going to move the gold price further from here. That's all for today, but as always, you can protect your upside and downside position by using AvaProtect. See you guys tomorrow.